Hi guys, today we're gonna start a sequence of videos to restore these two motorcycles. On the left here is 2006 Electra Glide, the Ultra Classic, and this one here is 2013 Electra Glide Classic. We got them, both of them has a rack. You can tell the front fairing is loose, it's broken. We actually were kind of ahead. We took the seats out, the saddle bags or saddle boxes out, but you can tell this frame here is broken. That's for the 2006. Also, you can see there's a bend in the fender. Also, there's a bend in the front fender. There's a couple broken pieces here. There's a windshield here is broken. This one is not broken. So this one is the 06, and here one of the turn signals are broken. Here is broken. But they do run. And just to let you know, with this, the 06, when we tried the first to run it, it was igniting but it's not starting, and it was doing that ticking noise, weird ticking noise. So we start to do the process of elimination. So we tested the gas. The gas was getting there, but not during the starting. So it did start with the starter fluid. So that eliminates the spark plugs that are sparking.
At the beginning, this started with a starter fluid, so we thought about...
Oh, fuel pump.
Yeah, because when we searched first, they were talking about a starter relay is an issue or a starter issue, but it will sound like the start was kicking in when you told me no, the start is good. The start wanted to kick, and then we tried the starter fluid and we didn't get any.
Yeah, he remembers better than I did.
Yeah,
We did that what 6-7 months ago. It was late summer.
In October.
October, yeah.
Yeah, and now we are in March. So that's 5 months ago. So we looked at the spark plugs. There was no the spark plugs. There was no sparks. So I kept searching, and they were talking about these two relays here, guys. It's behind the battery. You have two relays. I switched them, and we didn't hear the start kicking anymore. Then we found, okay, what is this other relay? And we found that it's a relay for the EFI, which is electric fuel ignition system, because that's a fuel injection, not a carburetor one. So when we got a new one, we found that we have sparks,
But we don't have fuel, and it still didn't start.
Didn't start. When we switches, we found that we have a spark in the spark plugs, but didn't start because the starter didn't want to turn. Then we bought a new one, and we put two new ones here. And now, as you guys can see, you put on ignition, you put into run, and this one here has 29,300 miles, which is still like good, very, very low miles. So that was the issue, but when we bought it, it says run and drive, so we wanted to make sure it runs. So that was the issue here. So if you guys have that clicking noise when you try to start your Harley or your bike, and you need to look for these two relays here behind the battery. In the 2013 one, it was running right once we get, and this one here has 18,000 miles. Again, that's very, very low miles, and again, it's just Yeah,
the 13.
we had an issue with the 13 about the battery. It was draining the battery like crazy, like
Brand new battery, it drained it like in
couple
2 or
days.
3 days.
Yeah.
Then we go charge it, come back, starts really good. Couple days, it dies. Then we have a friend, he's electric engineer. Then we were sitting here one day and we thought just okay, let's forget about it to actually start working on them. But he's like, let's do it now. He got the voltmeter and he started measuring stuff. And
So when you have the ignition off, you should have no.
you should have 0 volt coming out.
Yeah.
Or
all
0
the
amp.
fuses,
0 amp.
Yeah. 0 volt or amp is just 2 different ways to measure them. So he measured all the fuses and there was no like voltage or amps or anything. But when we measured that, there is a kicker amplifier in the saddlebag here, and when he measured it, it was reading
I think 0.019.
something very very small, but it was enough to drain the battery in a matter of couple or few days. Then he found that the amplifier is connected directly to the battery. So we took the cable of the battery till he told me like you should not have, that's the amplifier cable. He told me like you should not have anything connected directly to the battery because it's gonna keep draining the battery. So it has to connect it first to a relay or something that when you turn the ignition on, then
it will start sending some
power.
Bluetooth.
Yep.
It was very useful actually. So for the next few weeks, we're gonna have, like I said, we're gonna have a sequence of videos. I think I can do some body work with the fenders.
Like here again, this one has
Oh yeah, yours.
a dent in the front fender. Definitely, the crash bar was completely bent, so I took it off. Again, some scuffs and scratches. Saddlebags were completely destroyed. Same for the tour back in the back. A little bit dent on the fuel in the gas tank. As you guys can see. Well. Yeah, the other one, the handlebar has a little bit, but not much. But this one is like completely. But anyway, you guys can see up there we have plenty of parts here and some over there as well. So we were still waiting for more parts to come in, and we're gonna start to go in the process of rebuilding both of them, and we're gonna try to make the rebuild useful for you guys. Like when we change part, or like when we're gonna remove the handlebar, we're gonna try to explain how to remove the handlebar. When we're gonna like change these master cylinder, we're gonna explain to you how to change it, how to take the bleeding of the brake lines. We're gonna try to make it like step-by-step DIY, so it's not only watching us the damage and afterward. We're gonna try to make it very useful by like how to do things step by step. I think the hardest part will be replacing that inner fairing, because we're gonna have to switch all these wires and everything, especially with this one here with the aftermarket or amplifier. I'm not sure if that something was an amplifier or what is this.
That belongs to the amplifier, and this is aftermarket radio here.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to make it like a step-by-step how to change this or how to do this or how to fix that, so it's gonna be useful. But I think that will be the major work here, and when we change that inner fairing, we're gonna have to transfer every single part from that broken fairing to the new one, which is, I think that's we're gonna start with, right?
Yeah.
We didn't actually get a chance to video when we picked up the motorcycle, because at that time we didn't like have the intention to do the YouTube channels and filming everything. But I'm gonna put some photos of the auction when we got the motorcycle, so you guys can see the damage before we took all the damaged saddlebags off. Okay guys, that will be it for today's video. That's our video for revealing these two projects. And please like, subscribe, and share to our channels, and turn the notification on so you can get notification when we put the videos for these projects. Thank you and have a good one.